Hello, friends. Welcome to Learn English with Carol. And today's topic is decision making, a life shaping process. Have your choice ever impacted the direction of your life? It happens with all of us, right? Whatever decisions that we just take it with the flow. But do you really know that these decisions have a really great impact on our lives? And that's why we need to make proper decisions. And what is this decision making? It's nothing but choosing between alternatives. And when you're choosing, you are also focusing on logic, intuition, vision, your goals, and you're also considering the risks that come along with it. Okay, so when we are talking about risk, it could also be like the challenges that can actually be encountered. Okay, your vision as well as the people who are involved while taking that decision. All this comes into play. Then why are we not doing proper work on deciding what we want? So if you start working on this, you are definitely going to have, far more better life compared to what you are living right now. So let's try to talk about the ways of how you can actually learn to decide for yourself. The first thing that's important is clarity of goal. Now, when I say clarity of goal, what do you understand? You should be clear about what you want. What is that one thing that you want to achieve? Okay, so take a pen and a paper and try to write down what is that thing that you want for yourself. Where do you see yourself in the coming 5 years or 10 years down the lane? Okay, and at what stage are you right now? Are you taking some steps to achieve that particular goal? Yes, so when I say this way, it means you are clear of what you want to achieve in your life. Imagine you're going for a long drive. What do? You turn on your headlights. Why is it? Just to illuminate the path? No, right? It also helps you steer and purposefully and meaningfully go on a place wherever you want to go. So, just for driving, you need light. The same way, when it comes to life, you need a purpose, and that purpose needs to be there. So, be clear of what you want in life. The next thing that's important is gathering information. Now, you are expecting something, so you need to be aware about it. What are the things that are required for achieving that particular goal? So, for this, you need to do some research. You need to understand how you are going to get that. And this can only happen if you start working, trying to figure out the ways of possibly achieving that particular goal of yours. And that's why I probably say that information gathering is the heartbeat of decision making. Coming to the next step that's important is evaluating and selecting options. Now, when you gather information, it would be vague. So, from this, collected information, you need to figure out what works for you. You need to evaluate the pros and cons of all the options that you have for you. It's like a platter being served, and from there, you need to choose ones that you like. And this can only happen if you start working and start understanding what is important for you. And I would probably say this is one of the crucial steps, because in this, whatever insights that you have is going to form into actions. And actions are something that's very desirable to get what you want. The next step that's important is critical thinking. Now, you have evaluated and selected your option, but also trying to understand the assumptions, the biases associated with that particular choice also needs to be studied. You also need to understand that Whenever you are thinking, you are trying to understand, okay, is it aligning with your value? Whatever you are doing, are you comfortable with it? Okay, what are the pros? Okay, how are you dealing with the challenges? All these things will come in critical thinking. The next step that's important is risk assessment. Now, when I say risk assessment, you have taken an action. So, therefore, there would be some challenges. Okay, so even prior to action, you need to understand that there would be some challenges associated with that particular decision or choice that you make. So, are you able to mitigate or tackle that particular problem? So, how are you going to do that? And risk assessment is something that's widely used in all industries. It could be from entrepreneurship to education. Everywhere, risk management is important. Do you know why? To preserve the people, the project. So, whatever is there in the industry. So, when it comes to life choices, why don't we actually think about the risk? We don't try to assess them. So, make sure that whenever you're taking any decision in life, try to also figure out the risk associated with that particular choice of yours and what kind of influence it has in your life. The next thing that's important is timelines. We always have a lot of things that we want to achieve, but also having a proper timeline shows that you are a person of integrity. So make sure that whatever you want to achieve in life should be timeline. Definitely, there would be failures or there would be some problems, but having a proper timeline will make your life a proper, direction, and it will actually make you feel worth that you are doing something in a very good manner. The next thing that's important is confidence and accountability. Whatever we do, we should actually be accountable for it. Now, when I say accountable, it does not mean blame. It is, you are taking firm stand for whatever decision that you have made. Such a wonderful thing. Okay, but when it comes to a lot of the things that happen in our life, we start blaming people around us. But you need to understand that it's your life. So, whatever is happening, you are accountable for it. And if you take that accountability, life will have a new purpose. The last but not the least is flexible. You need to understand that there would be some twists and turns, and you need to probably adapt to that style and start, balancing the flex, you can say the twist that happen. With all this, you can actually be the best version of yourself. So, first and foremost, to wrap up, I want to say that making a choice is an individual decision. So, when you can understand that making choice is mine, then life would be way better. So, whatever is happening in your life, you are going to actually take stand and you are going to be firm about what decisions you are taking. So, whether you're crossing a metaphorical Rubicon or you are trying to choose a dress, it's a play of decision where your emotions, identity, and vision comes into role. So, what is that decision that has impacted your life? Do comment and stay tuned to this channel for more such videos. Thank you.